To stay there is even more daunting. There's always a target. Tonight at Victory Road for Championship Match Division title.
You want to prove yourself as one of the greatest X Division wrestlers.
K for the Knockouts Tag Team titles. The Good Brothers defend the...
And the inevitable Ace Austin.
Battle Chris...
As long as I'm here.
For both champion and challenger. But the roadmap for victory...
We're traveling down the road and slowly with this...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Steve Backlund.
He's getting here on Impact Plus and all across the world.
Max does not speak much, but when he does, it is huge. Just
from Los Angeles, California, TJP.
In the palm of his hand, TJP, pound for pound.
Because he brings together several different styles. He gets a definition of what an X Division wrestler is.
Canada, the Canadian Destroyer,
It's fundamentals. It's a little shoot, right, Dio? It's a little... Professional wrestling is Petey Williams.
Okay.
Three Brian Heb.
Guys, right after Macklin.
So the wrestling skills we're going to talk about.
Blur outside the lines of professionalism. That's what they...
The match.
Oh, look at that!
Night long, of course, we are building towards our main event. Ian, who tries to become the youngest Impact champ of all time.
Intentional assisted dive.
Speaking of unintentional, finally to that. Favors were returned, tit for tat.
Love that aspect. It doesn't matter where it happens. Doesn't matter when. What's about nice ring, and we settle it right there in the middle in front of everybody. Macklin is on one right now.
The commission knows that if people are going to talk about Macklin, then they have to talk about Petey Williams. Oh, no!
Kilter doesn't get too goes out there, follows a plan, follows orders, gets it done.
People, TJP is a special, special man.
He's got all the tools. He knows.
Positions his opponent, and now TJP.
Wait, he hit it! Oh! Cover!
There it... Wow.
Nice.
Here is your winner.
And then took the victory.
Look at this right here. We see the J creating space. Now allows Mac.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can no longer deny Steve Macklin on his own personal victory road. See what that do their rivalry, but there's so much more, D.
The Good Brothers defending, and Savannah Evans are clearly walking around with championships that do not belong to them. Debbie Morrison team up to take on who I call Batman. X Division champion Chris Sabin challenges the current champion with his second. Madman Fulton will take on the
scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Join Decay. They have been nearly unstoppable.
You know, he needs to. This is a man. This is a.
Certainly has been making an impact.
Yeah, and he's been gaining a reputation in front of him.
Something.
Sheer mass of human
Is yet to come.
D'Lo Brown.
I love this athlete here. You just keep your eyes.
Miss it. One can match speed, footwork, and aerial ability.
I'm telling you, this is the fastest, most athletic competitor in
Out the X Division. Whomever comes out on top here, you have to believe.
opening match for anyone.
All right, D'Lo, so I'm going to
Because he brings size and speed and surprising athleticism.
for the names that you failed to mention.
Just find your spot.
Jake is way too strong here in the ring, and now the Lucha Libre goodness on display.
Look at these. Look at this.
Quick steps, shifting of weight, hit.
That is.
Look at that. Because just like that, there's Trey Miguel.
And that's the problem with a match like
To the ring and invites Skylar in, and these two big boys are gonna Carvin-esque.
short, compact. Oh, wow! There's Laredo Kid trying to take the assault right at Jake Something.
Negate the Lucha Libre-ness.
Run
for lack of
right
a
in the
better
corner.
term. Jake Something, it's such a simple pedestrian move, but it works. Catches the exposed head of Jake something. What's Laredo Kid gonna do here?
Heat factor just ratchet up.
Every second of it. Closing up the distance, Trey Miguel comes flying in. Double stop!
Wow! Trey Miguel
Took advantage.
Skyler, remember I told you, I said it earlier.
Knee strike sends Trey Miguel all the way across the ring. Skyler had a little...
That from that area, that platform.
Now these two men rolls it into a clothesline, then into a kick. Torus does not stop.
Nice comp.
Now the big boys.
Rolling clothesline just.
Laredo Kid sends Trey Miguel in, follows, little push kick. Is gonna...
Oh, Meteora DDT!
The Meteora force. Really shows you how...
1,000% effort. He wants to give a great show. And this is just meant to show, hey, but before.
What a great night it's been. Each match...
No! He did something! Just choke slam the... And now we got... Oh, spear! Oh, crucifix bomb!
Torus is giving...
Skyler like the blunt end of a weapon and just look. Did Trey just say let's dive?
No.
Black Torus is like the Loch Ness Monster. He will hit you any... Something standing over like an omnipresent... Ooh, chokes.
He's devious.
Well, he's devious, he's thinking, and he's got great fundamentals.
Kid now rolling momentum, and that forced Jake something to stop. You saw Jake something. What's Laredo Kid planning to do on the apron?
Torus! We're back in the ring. Laredo Kid,
Laredo and
Skyler.
John Skyler, they've had... Went for the clothesline, duck, stuff kicks.
Putting Skyler up on the top rope. We are going into the high rent district.
This does not bode well for John.
Ow!
That moonsault belly-to-belly suplex. Yeah! With a move like that, who can stop Laredo Kid?
Hit it on anybody at any time. Wow.
Looking to Laredo Kid, a great match that has been part of...
Looking at Taylor out earlier today, and she was out of action for several weeks here at Impact. Look at this guy getting involved again. Oh! Too close to the ropes. You can see that in my... Who's that? That's Madison Rain.
How?
What the hell is Madison Rain?
Sonic knockouts and has ever stepped foot inside of a wrestling Madison's eye.
Oh, look at this. Who can stop these?
Ignited the fan base.
They loaded book bag. Oh, good, Daniel.
Down.
The end of 1, 2, 3.
Right? On All About Me, and stay tuned for what we'll see next.
Madison and Caleb, the influence to take on Taylor.
Set for one fall. Introducing first the company to the ring, Deathwood.
Hilo, you and I searching for her better half. Finally, she has found it.
It's nothing, but together, they are insufferable together. It's a bad cake.
Oh no, no such thing as bad cake, don't you? Back up and credit Taylor. Wow, she was willing to go into this fight alone, but the numbers just too much.
By Jordan Grayson, Rachel Ellering from Toronto, Ontario.
I love her as an athlete. She's quick, accelerates in or out. There's no better backup to have than Jordan Grayson and Rachel.
A reason, you know, the fans love to get behind and sing Eddie Edwards.
With the audience and the fans when they serenade you with your entrance song. Yeah, she's not, Taylor's not at her. You see that look, Tenille glance down there at Jordan. And don't get caught up in Tenille's antics. That's part of her game.
Trying to whip her taller opponent off, drop down, and it worked. Look at that. How many?
It's like Taylor did, a throwback. Landing on your face, that changed your game plan, doesn't it?
Hands down, exposes the head, and look, Tenille tried to do the same thing, but Taylor had a wild inside of a ring.
And there's an example of Taylor.
They've really gotten caught, Taylor. Referee has to get out.
And just in time.
It's deviously brilliant. Way to tighten up that, like, you know, side rib cage area. Look at it, so when the ref turns around, she's not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
No, and it's a great strategy.
Don't mess up the picture. Oh no, Taylor, quick, but didn't really get out of the...
She's okay, look, she's okay. She's real slow to get up there first. Oh!
Wow. utilizing her long limbs here. That's the big difference in this match, just from a
On the second one that she did on the first one. You know, you got to keep an eye.
Tenille's fingers.
Oh, yeah.
That would definitely give D'Lo a much better.
Tenille's fingers not laced. So yes, this hurts right now, but the pressure is not.
Goes together, right?
Absolutely, but I don't think you can see there to break this grip and get to a vertical platform.
It's amazing the nuances of her. And it also gives you the ability to.
Hard skill, and yes, responsibility is the key.
But Taylor has not been the same since what I think was the back elbow. Oh, now, ooh, wait, shoulders down, no.
Now, contrary to the last,
Got to keep the legs off of just underneath the rib cage is where you want to put that, right? You start to.
Tenille is showing me a lot more every time.
And how about the fact that you and I, right?
What it, look at
There's
this.
an acquired taste here. Second rope, I couldn't
Yes.
see, but
Finally,
look at Madison. Though they didn't want to be third man in, but Madison put her hands on Jordan. The influence, and then because of the physicality, referee Dan Spencer initiating and give a tip of the cap. It says a lot about the wrestling.
great strategy there, and now this boils down to one-on-one.
Right, unsavory tactics by her friends. It has been Tenille's wrestling.
I think it's starting to catch up. You feel, I think that little respite, a new fire right now.
Crowd dies
Great
down.
space. A little bit of a break has really changed momentum in this match.
With the tag title match, and of course, our main event, world title on the line.
Shut this down. She knows she's going to cut this space down. Oh. You know, and as much momentum as Taylor had just seconds ago.
Tenille has to end this. It has to end quickly. Taylor knows that if you know, she's behind on the scorecards, if you will.
Like you said, she's behind on the scorecards. Whiplash effect. The body's not supposed to move that way.
Now this.
Spotlight.
Winner, Taylor! Wow!
Move. A fundamentally executed wrestling.
In the words of the immortal Bruce Lee, simplicity is the key bridge. Just brilliant.
Sami Callihan, Eddie Edwards died. What led to you two agreeing to fight together tonight?
Well, Sami Callihan are gonna be working as a cohesive unit.
Alright, see, this is the thing. Don't push it, man. Do not push it. I don't alliance, undestructible alliance in Impact Wrestling. How do I do it for myself? I do it for my family. Because this is what I need to do.
Tonight, we are gonna take it to the two biggest dogs, and is Impact Wrestling.
But we need to do this.
Well, if that's the case, then I want to be ringside. I forgot.
Be careful. Be careful.
Raju and Matt Cardona. These tempers have been flexed.
The following contest set for one, the Desi Hitman, Rohit Raju.
Eric, if we're gonna go no DQ, let's do it.
Let's do it. He's
Seen Matt Cardona's fiance's face off with a flying.
very vicious that jumping knee strike, and you can see a choke slam into a backbreaker from that massive.
You see, that's the thing, and I mean, I don't know the term that I can use, but Rohit care, and then he has Shiro as his heater when Cardona, he doesn't realize
No.
Cardona's a big boy.
I'm sorry. Look at Cardona. You look at him.
Former X Division champion Rohit Raju, the mentalist.
Rohit can flat out wrestle. That's his cruel intentions. But you know what? This is where Cardona right now. We're around the country. This is where he wants to be.
Game change. Banged up, bruised up, but that's the physical. What about the emotional? What about? Think about it, and all you'd want to do is get your hands on that first.
You fight for the honor of Chelsea.
It's fighting for what's right. You're gonna fight for
Right,
what's
yes.
right.
What you made Chelsea feel. I'm going to hurt you as much as you hurt her.
About that, but at the end of the day,
And slam Cardona in the chair down. That is a devious. That's hard to call. That's hard. Yes. And that can crush a windpipe. That can.
I know guys that talk like this because they got clothesline in the throat. That's one thing.
Yeah.
That? No.
He's bringing in. So much time getting chairs in the ring. It's giving Cardona a second to breathe. You see the ability to. Rohit, you can see him thinking. Literally, there's a thought bubble over. Cannonball! Oh God! Reality. And if I'm going to take that much punishment, what do you...
The more you take this type of punishment, the more calloused you become to it all.
To me, that would wreck people's stomachs if they saw it.
It's amazing. Like you can also listen for the cadence. There's those small things that pros in front of him. Matt Cardona, who you could say, you know, is hot-headed, but he's also...
He's really on his game. Now it's about trying Cardona string together 2 or 3 offensive moves. Yeah, that changed the momentum right there.
Go in the quiver of Cardona's offense. It takes it.
I like that a lot.
Sorry, an arrow.
Men are down. This match can go easy. Remember how I said when he was throwing a no-hitter? Well,
now here we are. It's a totally different game. Oh! Kicking out, gritting his teeth, sliding away.
Now it's time to execute.
Rope and spend a good 45 seconds. Not Cardona.
No,
perhaps the end is nigh.
Break over the suplex. Oh,
no! Cover.
This cutter here from
Cardona, major player, always bounce the forehead off the canvas.
His opponent's head right down. Well done. Chair sit up. This looks dangerous.
He's original intention the entire time.
He's going for the double stop. He's going for the double stop.
I get it. You're a tough kid. I get it. But come on, man.
Away, creating distance.
So Cardona's still in this. You're going to want to play with your kids, like at some point. Come on.
No, but
the eye, man, you've been around longer than I have, and sometimes I guess it's easy to...
Radio silence hit perfectly.
Come on, hit me? Okay, fine, fair enough.
Oh!
Yeah, but now Shearer's back out here. Cardona had that match. He had it.
Chelsea Green's here!
It's over! She knows what kind of snake roar he is. She ducked!
Cardona to capitalize, hit the radio silence, and get the 1-2.
Even a New Age one. Well done, Chelsea Green and Matt. A lot of moving parts. So we're on our victory road.
Thorn in my side. I know being Bullet Club's newest recruit is exciting and everything, and you're letting go wrestling superstars.
David Finlay.
Use a little bit of your finesse, put your feet up on the ropes, and you got one over him. For a rematch, and now you got a rematch against me. I'm coming in!
Look at that! Juice Robinson!
Just say your prayers. Count everything you have, and all we gotta do.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for something special. Bull Road.
Tag team contest set for one fall. Introducing team number 1.
D'Lo Brown. Talk to me about
this to goal. Bullet Club anointed Chris Bay, and with this.
Now this team, I guess you could call them Big Cute Bay. Right now, there are no tolls. It is wide open. You have
waiting to blast through the door.
David Finlay and Juice Robinson.
This attack, Nicolay's debut, he came out and just wrapped that. Still walking on that a little gingerly.
Now with the fact that he's out here, I mean, we all did, but at the end of the day, you realize it is Bullet Club, and then Hikuleo came out.
Yes, without a doubt, that shows the intense fortitude of both of these guys. But still competing tonight here at Victory Road.
Hikuleo, and look at David Finlay. You know, we talk about the blood that, and sometimes it can be intimidating.
And you mentioned blood. Thank goodness he's going to be one tough SOB to deal with.
Ming Haku, call him what you will. And the apple does not fall far from it. Sometimes this kid is a little disrespectful.
Yeah, but the part of Chris...
Okay, fair enough. When I take that back, whoever raised Chris Bay's watch. And how about Juice Robinson starting?
Yeah, and that's his
behind. You'd want to have your fresh guy ready to come in.
Fade, so it'd be good to tag in the fresh partner.
Here comes Finjuice, going to have just exceptional tag team fundamentals. Hikuleo was. Normally, you take a second, turn, and hit the clear side. Yep. Knee to the gut, doubles over Chris Bay.
Wadding senton. And you see the placement of where Chris Bay with that jumping senton.
Bay is Bullet Club.
And Chris Bey waited for the right opportunity.
D'Lo, have you had many ankle injuries, knee injuries in your career?
On a twisted ankle, and to be out there trying to compete on one, your boots lace up tight.
And that's a good point, messing with your mental state.
Lacing Robinson's leg in the ropes, allowing Bey to capitalize on it.
Pushing on the shoulder, that's different, but with your height and size, like if you list, almost seeing if you'll pull your hand up to open up your rib cage. Got it.
Really smart in the ring, the way he places people and how he uses his
Look at that, Chris Bey in full control.
And you see Juice is hurting.
To say that, obviously focus the attack on the injured part of your opponent.
Juice an inch, because he will take a mile.
Yeah, there's something about Juice Robinson. Trying to make a tag,
Tag, there it is!
Here we go, now the pace.
Went from first gear to fifth gear in about 3 seconds.
Yep.
Finley.
Like that, though.
Finley is quick as a cat. Look at him.
That is different. It's over. Wow.
That's a power slam.
It's devastating.
Wow. He's got picture. Not like that at all.
Just like that.
He'll slow the pace down to where he wants, and then he'll speed up the pace. Well, it keeps you guessing, too. Up, down, slow, fast. It keeps you guessing. Power of Hikuleo is just
the ropes. Stumbles into the corner. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock it. Finley couldn't even kick out. Belly.
At this point, I don't know. And I've done my research on him, and I'm even more impressed.
The group known as Bullet Club remains.
Oh!
May rock the big man.
Yeah.
No, he says no, but I disagree.
There's a gap in the door right now. Can Finley get through it?
Ooh. David Finley has an opportunity now to make a tag made. Here comes Juice.
Let's see if Juice can muster up this.
And Juice is going to have to use close quarters fighting.
We're used to getting hit with the right arm clothesline or right hand punches. See.
Ooh.
You see Juice slowing the pace down now.
Tangaloa Hikuleo is getting lit up right now by the right-handed. He's still on his feet. Down goes the big man.
Uh-oh.
That has to be the question that Hikuleo is asking himself.
Hikuleo. Oh!
His already injured ankle between the steel ring apron
and Hikuleo.
I don't know, D'Lo.
And as Juice Robinson was getting in the ring, Chris Bey cracked that ankle.
What a night it has been. Comment if you think this was volatile. Get ready for what's next. Oh, bump in the night. Sami Callihan.
Here, go! Spear!
We've seen this as Moose's hellbent on becoming
Eddie Edwards! Ring together!
You helped me once. Now
issues. Sami Callihan.
Here comes W. Morrissey! Oh!
the only person missing from this whole
Since to your head. So one more time, allow me to ask you.
Go ahead,
Have you?
And they are laying waste. They're picking the carcass of Eddie Edwards.
Here we go!
An alliance has been made. Just with Edwards working together.
Sense of this. All I know is it's going to be. You ready, D?
Oh, I am beyond ready.
Paul, introducing team number one first, representing Moose State.
Match tonight.
I don't know how, and W. Morrissey, and then on the other side, somehow
Streams of venom and vinegar have been crossed. Shout out to Queens, New York. I myself a graduate of Bayside High School in Bayside. Eddie Edwards, and ever since then, W. Morrissey has been 6-man and Moose got caught in the middle, and now here we are.
it's been a pain in Eddie's life ever since Eddie's sport.
Eddie Edwards!
Along with his beautiful bride by his side, Eddie. And they are two different sides of the same coin. The fans
You said the two sides of the same coin. It is true. Just as much as the impact right into it.
a couple of weeks removed from Moose and Eddie Edwards.
Ooh, watch Eddie, watch Eddie. Eddie will fly. Eddie, the thought that Eddie and Sammy, my goodness, I could picture them being best friends at some point and realize they're too much alike.
Callahan. Tag made.
Quick tags in and out.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
now they're just having fun.
Not liking each other so much, they can still work well together.
Whatever, listen, say what you want about Eddie and Sammy. They're very, very brilliant. He's collecting himself. Now look at W. Marcy finding his place of zen. Whereas
Things, and that was what was one of his shortfalls before. He'd do something amazing and Eddie got baited with that last week when Moose.
it's amazing. Each week, week to week, things all start to their differences and then take their careers to the next level.
It's a point where
Business still to come tonight. Knockouts, tags, and titles on the.
you just described to me a smorgasbord of perpetual. Freeze props today. They are on their game. Just meant to really get under Eddie's skin.
Moose is smart. He's actually
Forced to break when you have an illegal hold. So you notice how he did 3 or 4 different things. Oh. Jackhammer fist.
but it works.
And this is great strategy.
And Eddie are going to try to get Moose and Morrissey off of the same page. Works just as well.
That's a good point.
Place.
And he slows it down. So he's thinking 2 steps ahead.
As Eddie takes a big suplex. Eddie Edwards must have saw it as well. Slips out the back.
Changing the leverage and allowed him to float over out of that suplex.
Comes to the eyes.
The most unpredictable star.
To the legacy up. God, he nailed it. Oh, Moose.
I would have pulled as tight as I could. Moose is long and lanky. When you try to get a flash.
Moose from the head and neck. Pile driver, perhaps.
And Sammy is triple tough.
Was first and was waiting for the opportunity. Tag made. Eddie
Blows. Oh, and Sammy came in with.
trying to block the back door, but it didn't work.
Yeah, Sammy was. Oh, just the strength of Dave Morrissey.
Slur in this match, but I don't think that matters.
No, the best wrestler doesn't.
Yeah, maybe Sammy would take exception to what I just said. Perhaps Moose would. Oh!
Sammy Callahan, right place.
Together, wow!
That was a lot right there going on.
Who's going through the sick mind of Sammy Callahan? Too long.
And Moose is in a bad spot. You see how Moose just collapsed.
Yeah, but no, enough. The sun comes up every day. I don't need a billboard to tell me.
It is a boot to the face.
Yeah, it works.
It works.
Alyssa has it, it's Kendra. Kenny has it, it's Kenny. Either way, it's a...
He took a picture of Sammy Callahan.
Yeah, how about that? Hello,
now
friend.
Kendra has now become Kenny. What's Debbie Morrissey doing?
But then...
Alyssa's not even involved in this match. Brilliant strategy.
Just like that, the air has been...
Alicia.
This is a tough girl. This doesn't back down. But...
Oh, come on. No. Let's stop this. Stop this. Hurt severely.
Could be. Match ready, like...
And look at the sick look in W. Moore.
Folks, I feel it incumbent upon.
Concerned Eddie Edwards is grabbing Alicia. Well, he's literally saying, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Well, fair enough. It's hard not to just, I don't use this word a lot, it's hard not to hate W1. That means all of us.
Sammy just stared 2 devils in the eye.
I'll apologize, I'm going to probably be a little quiet at the end. Thank you.
You know, I'm going to give the devil their due by hurting Alicia, and Eddie takes Alicia away and leaves Sammy a couple actions on W Force.
Champions, everyone in the division gunning for them.
He took the Knockouts Tag Team titles off of Tasha Steelz.
Had quite a road the past few weeks.
Tasha Steelz behind Savannah Evans with the blindsided attack that came where belts stolen from the champs.
No. Let's make it ours.
This match altogether is going to be
Oh, here we go! Oh! Right there, did you see that boot to the face?
Together.
Nailed it! She got her!
You gotta come correct.
And for the Knockouts Tag Team title match, Tasha Steelz and Savannah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Victory Road continues with this Knockout Tag Team event.
So D'Lo, for somebody,
Let's make it clear they are not the champions. They procured the legally possessing the Knockout Tag Team title. They are not the
team, especially with care or effort. I think you're being kind.
Your opponents, Havoc and Rosemary.
Gonna be pissed, and here we go.
And you can see Decay usually getting to 60 miles an hour.
A hot start, the iron.
An angry Decay. I do not want them mad at me because I stole.
Mary waiting for Tasha to get into the ring to officially start.
Attitude, but this girl can flat out wrestle. They're gonna take a toll.
Knows what it takes to become a tag team knockouts champion, because the power of Savannah could neutralize, dare I say, the no way and follows conga line. Tasha jumped Rosemary.
And you see Savannah is not intimidated at all by Havoc.
To Savannah.
Yeah. Look at those jackhammer feet now.
Oh, how about that, Savannah?
Coming right back on Havoc.
New wrestlers under a new banner. Take some time to acclimate. Savannah Evans.
That's a clubbering in the corner. It's the onslaught of Havoc when she lays heavy fists on you. You're in trouble right now. You can see it in the way she's walking. Yeah, you can see it. Savannah's definitely blocking it.
Yeah, wow. There's like a trance moment.
Took too long. The up and down, coming upside down. Got it. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting.
Thank you. The crowd getting behind.
Tasha Steelz moves in the ring.
In a world of trouble. It's now
tag team wrestling right now.
Crowd now getting Tasha. That may be what Rosemary needed.
Whole different match.
Reaching. Here we go.
Ooh. Heavy offense. Uh-oh. That running boot in the corner, you have nowhere to go because the turnbuckle stops your body. And Savannah comes back with heavy offense. Is a heavy hitter, but Tasha likes that quick pace. The longer it goes.
On the move, Tasha Steelz trying to quicken the pace.
Oh, sky high!
It's still Havoc and Tasha.
That's a nasty spill there.
Now Havoc. Havoc had a moment where should she focus on her opponent or try to instead it's free and it shall defend itself.
No, Havoc catches her. It just threw Tasha Steelz out on Savannah Evans.
Fully won tag team titles. Decay, Havoc has time.
Here are your winners and still knockout tag team.
Decay still the champs.
Look at right here. Rosemary hits the tombstone pile driver, gets the 1, 2, 2, 3.
Especially this next one.
a dream matchup that not too long ago seemed impossible. Is it because a guy like Christian Cage can have his career ended? Christian Cage is a legend, and there is no doubt about that. Impact Wrestling. One of those guys that brick by brick put it together. And when you look to the future, you look no further than Ace Austin. And I've had to jump through plenty of hoops. This linear path that I've been on, well, it can't be stopped. It's on the tip of my tongue. What is it? What is it? Ah, that's it. But a matter of when Ace Austin becomes the youngest world champion.
Willie Mack and Rich Swann.
#1 contendership. The only problem I see with that is traction right now.
I'm not so certain that this will be unraveling right before their eyes.
Flying over the top!
Of course I had help from my big partner, my best friend, Rich.
Better when you see those strapped around your waist. You damn right. Fancy title match.
Dare I say, shut up. Rich Swann, Willie Mack, back to...
Contest is for the Impact World Tag Team Championship, scheduled for from South Central Los Angeles, California. Willie!
Guys need business.
Yeah, look at that. You can see a different attitude. He and Willie Mack.
What about Willie Mack?
Yeah, Willie's been laid up for the last couple weeks.
So here we go. Is it going to be enough to take the titles off of the weight of one of the very best?
Japan, the big LG, Doc Gallows, Machine Gun, Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson, the big. We close the history books. Their names are written in stone.
And I'll tell you this, if entrance music is appropriate, it's if they don't care, it's if they're not bothered, when they get inside.
Some women walk into a room and it's a mood. The brothers.
I came in, they both have it. Wow.
Or does it mean that they are being hunted down? Either way, they're men away from Rich Swann. He is highly decorated. Every breakout star.
Yeah.
Willie has tools that not a lot of guys have.
This man can fly around with the best of them. He can accelerate his game up to speed right there.
Not enough to take the big
line shoulder. He came up his feet a hair second too soon and really
weeks and weeks of frustration.
That's gotta feel so good right there for Willie Mack.
He'll feel better. He's trying to get out of there. Look what Willie's doing.
Yeah, I was about to say, you see how Willie's blocking and now they turn this match around.
And the lightest brothers have a much different textbook.
Yeah, the brothers have written their own into a Rana, and that's the quickness of Swann. Soccer-style kick right to the kidneys.
Back into the ring. Good, solid tag team wrestling from.
I love that about them.
The opponent and then tagging the big man, so when the opponent finally does turn around and realize what
Doc is so long, it takes him 1 or 2 steps to get across the ring. That's cutting.
Will send the big man across the ring. What do they have in mind off the ropes momentum? But it's well worth it.
Oh, it's worth it. It's Victory Road. We're on the
23rd from Las Vegas. Kilo, what a night it's going to be. Will they go into BFG as the tag team?
Rich want to walk in the bound for the tag team champs. Back at him when you try to recoil your head back.
Hey, look at that. How about that? Turnabout. Oh, legs.
And that's the thing. He's so they like grow.
Yes. Speeded in.
And that's where Willie
count. Look at that. They want to count out. And does that leave a bad taste in your mouth?
It's a win.
Yeah, that's what makes him so dangerous. What makes him so great.
Now Doc Gallows is feeling himself.
Far has to benefit the brothers.
Oh, definitely. This is slow, methodical. This is little things just to irritate you. Can he crawl the 12 feet over? Can he make that? Ooh. Hammer elbow on the collarbone and sending shockwaves down through the chest cavity. Yeah, so right now, Rich Swann is having trouble getting his breath, so he's got to get up to a...
Trying to hold on. Swann trying to wriggle his way out.
Okay, that caught LG more than I thought. No.
Cannot push the final run.
Like a house of fire.
Followed by the leg drop. Willie champion.
Uh-oh. Care? Willie hit the Samoan Haybody.
That might work if that neutralizes.
Pop-up forearm.
Carl Jelly leg.
Down too low. He's got to use his own weight to his advantage.
Willie Mack and Carl Anderson.
Yeah, no, without doubt, because they're like for like. They're canceling for troubles, but gives Carl that window to peep his head through. Willie creating space.
No.
No, but. Rush for Willie by asking him, let's go, telling him, let's go.
I don't know if you caught that.
Jumping cutter, yes I did. Just come to a screeching halt.
Hard hitting Mark Whitten right here.
Ooh. Oh, wow, that side kick was right on the button. Uh-oh, Rich. With a basement drop kick.
Hey, it's near impossible.
Yeah, you've got to isolate Doc Gallows to get him out.
A victory off of, I believe, Tommy Dreamer when Tommy was stepping through the ropes. It's a tasty dish, D.
Recipe stays the same.
Good brother!
Magic killer in a 1-2.
Josh Alexander, the new
for the champion this company deserves and needs.
Thief quit.
I'm gonna keep lining up contenders. I'm gonna keep knocking them down.
We're out the different eras of our sport. We're witnessing ours.
For the Impact brand! That's why I've been pro wrestling before. Because I have to be in the
8-time X Division champion.
You're one of the greatest wrestling champion. So if you want to prove yourself as one of the greatest roads, Chris Sabin versus Josh Alexander for the X Division.
Going to have his hands full come Victory Road. Before perhaps one of the greatest wrestling matches to ever.
It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the challenge
in all of professional wrestling. But underneath the Impact fans, because of things just like that. There's a heart inside this
championship. He has won it here in Impact Wrestling, but he's most synonymous with only 9-time champion.
The walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Per pound, the very best wrestler in the world.
The face of Impact Wrestling. He's everything we have stood for. I can sit here and I can wax poetic. I can try to pontificate on what we're going to see. Matches I think we'll ever see.
D'Lo Brown. What does the challenger need?
He has manipulate Josh Alexander in positions where he's not accustomed. You know, and for Josh Alexander, he needs to establish. His game plan.
Using his speed, he's using a bit of some lucha libre we saw earlier in the
stops. I don't know if you noticed that. That's a small thing there.
Box finish with Josh Alexander. Alexander captures the head and neck and forces the challenger back. The close quarters fighting of Josh Alexander.
Off. He then immediately takes 2 or 3 steps in, cutting down the space. So as soon
as he's confident here, he seems more and more confident. Dare I say cocky? He can utilize that before the gentleman takes a bow.
Josh makes a move. Now Sabin counters right back. This is going.
Push the leg in Alexander now. Hard strike.
Uh-oh.
We've seen this from Josh.
Every ounce of his body weight as a weapon. Literally a walking weapon.
Sends the champion back down. And now Chris Sabin. We talked about the style of
the... Indeed. And right there, again, we are back at this feeling each other out right now.
I love the... Cover, maybe not. Maybe we're close to a front chancery early in the match. He was up on his toes and pushing. And now look where...
Oh, and turns it right to a neck breaker. Good little combination right there.
Josh Alexander is strong.
And just, you notice the way Chris Sabin...
D'Lo, noticing something here. Sabin has hit a variation of a neck...
In a body point, something I typically don't go after. Maybe that's his game plan.
Snapmare taking the back. See most, if not all, standing, engaged.
Those were even rabbit punches to the back.
Now, this is NFC Central Wrestling, if you will, right?
A lot of dust. Still works, though.
Submission, he's used it so well. Chris Sabin gets out, but...
With like a flat liner and then float it right over to the ankle lock. That was...
Area. Now Josh Alexander is going to try to start his own...
Coming back every now and then just to hold the back of his neck, so...
Ruling chant of Let's Go Sabin, walking weapon. Josh Alexander, hand on chin. No. Feel how? What is the hand on chin?
It's like now my face is twisted, so your mind, you're just trying to...
Alexander has no difficulty at all manipulating his or his opponent.
Suplex, how much strength is required?
Momentum actually brings up the question, is this the type of match you expected early?
Be a lot more fast-paced, a lot more flying, but now this is... Look at that knee placement where Josh Alexander has right at the base of Chris Sabin's neck.
Shots there by Chris Sabin.
It was well done by Sabin, but Josh Alexander cuts down space.
It takes a second. He's very composed.
Composure was the joint and body manipulation. This is putting Josh Alexander...
A split, and just like that, Josh Alexander's going to change this whole...
Though.
D'Lo, given both wrestlers...
This is his tempo, a style of match he wants to be in. Slow-mo.
We also have something else, and I think when we talk about separating yourself, Cream...
You use it at any moment, any time. So, whenever it presents itself.
Right now, there's no...
Putting Chris Sabin to get in a position where Josh Alexander can take advantage of
Sabin. Going to fire and fight. Look at Josh Alexander kicking it up a notch hard.
Offensive moves you ever learn in wrestling school is the full body slam.
Well, I think you can even dive deeper. It shows there has to be a respect for this.
Good call there. Good call.
Mild-mannered guy in the locker room. The nicest guy in the world.
He lets his actions speak for itself. When he gets... Sabin quickly to the top. Right out on the floor on a counter disqualification. So it behooves Sabin to get down.
Sabin sticking to the game plan here.
Yeah, Sabin is...
Now we talk about, hey, how nice Chris Sabin is to be able to pull up.
Right here, up on the apron and twisting it down.
I like a nastier Chris Sabin, gotta be honest. Causes the whiplash on the neck, rolls him over. Is it enough? Is history?
I think first and foremost, it's all about respect. That's how this came about. I just want to show I'm better than you. That's it. Oh, drive-by up.
He made it. He turned it into an offensive maneuver.
Now, I might be wrong, but it looked like Josh Alexander's mouthpiece fell out during that.
Dips to a knee, blocking the move.
A knee!
Wow! Josh Alexander just took...
No!
Oh, look at Sabin was going for Fujiwara. Josh rolled through.
No, good.
Sunset roll through with momentum. Wrist capture.
Oh, look at this!
Look at this! Look for he's in great position. Josh Alexander. Look at the grip. Looking for breath. Oh, close. How close?
Sabin switching his grip. Look at Chris Sabin realized he was losing his grip on the submission and
control of the arm. The challenger.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. Look at the capture up high on the tricep. How a little bit above.
A capture again on the arm.
Staying close.
Josh Alexander's got the grip locked in. We went for one German look at overhook.
What's this?
Step up DDT.
Oh. No, look where Sabin put his hand. On the 1.5, Sabin placed his hand on the door. And can he make the champ tap?
One look, stepping over there.
The hold has been broken. Oh.
This is wrestling.
Wrestlers gas to the gill.
Just in tight.
Look at Sabin. Look at Sabin. Oh, his body frame
now.
Sabin has to turn
the leg ankle control here. Look at this.
Oh, Josh Alexander has a decision to make. A decision.
Very few ways to get out of this. Bridging back is one. Bridging back is one. C4. No.
Sabin. Oh, like that. A new hero.
X-Division champion, the walking weapon, Josh.
Moment we saw him in a much different light.
Look at this.
Shout it.
What an amazing.
Josh Alexander is still the X Division.
Let's give these two warriors, let's show them.
You are witnessing a moment in Impact Wrestling history. Alexander, he retains the X Division title. What a great moment. I'm happy to have been a part of it with you. Victory for Josh Alexander against an opponent that many experts felt
That is known as Victory Road, and I am honored to have been next to you and enjoying it.
Austin seeks to become the youngest Impact World Champion.
This is blood, sweat, this is how I
It's not lost to me how important this Impact is.
No, Christian, turn it around! They crown me king when I'm playing.
Number one contender is the final step.
Like that heavy.
Capitalize on an opportunity. Ace Austin.
Champion, hey, there's a target on your back at all times.
Christian Austin.
Wow!
You'll never beat a man as long as I'm here.
Is tonight the night where Ace Austin.
And that is the question right there, because Ace has been proclaiming he's going to become, sometimes inexperience can play a part of that.
We've talked as a weapon like the men.
Well, that is a brick wall. That is the championship title change tonight.
Ace Austin.
Striker, here comes the champ.
All about it is what this man has done for his glorious.
He goes against Ace Austin. Ace Austin is a hell of a game without a fight.
The Impact World Champion, Christian Cage.
You feel it? Listen to that crowd.
I've been ready the entire rep.
Victory Road main event of the evening. It is for the... Introducing in the corner to Ace Austin.
24 years young and
to Ontario, Canada. He is the defending Impact
sport has ever seen, and he is indeed the Impact World Champion.
I can't wait for this main event.
All right, D'Lo, let's...
Of his 2+ decade career. He knows all the tonight.
So referee Brian Hebner, our senior official, assigned this test, and Christian would want to keep this match at his pace.
Yeah, he wants to keep it a slow down pace.
The champion will be longer, taller, and that will definitely...
There. Let's see Ace Austin right there. Wants to use that explosiveness.
Taking down the challenger and now floating over and riding Ace Austin. Conference going on there. Madman Fulton and Ace Austin strategizing.
Yeah, it's gonna take Ace Austin on his best.
Too many times.
Yeah, come off those ropes. You can see Cage has got the
pace, keeping the distance at his pace. It's the champion's match here, D'Lo. Look at that. Ace Austin tried to roll through, but Christian Cage was able to maintain control. It's safe to say that Ace Austin knew that he cannot out-wrestle Christian Cage. Now Ace Austin needs to keep the momentum. Now the instant classic. Christian Cage back. Cover here. Nope. Oh, hard landing for the champ.
Did Christian Cage hit his head?
He's been dropped in. Wow. We talked about the length of the champ on a disqualification.
Whoa, look at the athleticism there. Oh! Oh! See, there's the backstop. Didn't do anything, but just
see the arrogance of the young champion.
Losing with the championship.
The arrogance of the challenger. You saw the champion kicking his legs out there.
See, Ace Austin is going to try to use everything in the book to try.
What's on that?
That's inexperience. That's youth. That's thinking I'm good.
The challenger, though, able to keep his momentum.
That was a heartbeat away, us having it new. He's trying to get up. He's trying to get to a vertical base, but then Ace Austin locks in.
There. Now the challenger staying on top of the champion, trying to hype you throughout the match. Sweat, dirt.
I've been hit the head with a chair and hit her elbow there. And now Ace Austin going after that paper.
And just as I say that, instead he switches over. Smart and digging the knuckle.
Really, really quickly.
Shots to the gut to create space by the champion. Ducks another. Oh,
look at that.
Duck that one.
Missionary tactics.
You can
Here we go.
also see the feet. Brian Hebner understands the magnitude of this match. He is not.
Austin realized that if Fulton doesn't go, Brian Hebner can disqualify him. assistance from outside. This is mano-a-mano for the Impact.
Something I saw Ace Austin do there. He's watching the ref.
2 seconds there of a rest gives you a little bit of a jolt going. From Christian Cage, everything he does is to maximize power on it. There.
Now it creates an opportunity. The champion, Austin, when he's on the defense, rolling away from the middle of the ring, things like.
And that's that compact movement I was telling you about. Oh, double leg.
Wait a minute. Chopping down the champ is the challenger, Ace Austin.
Hitting action so far in this main event. But you wouldn't expect anything.
Poised, ready to pounce. Here he comes. Ace Austin.
The quickness.
There it is.
Got him. Oh my goodness.
Right here, right now.
See, get away from the frustration. Go right back in.
Ace Austin still in control here, but perhaps a missed opportunity for the challenger.
Oh! That's
Obian's ring awareness.
Oh no!
Ace Austin, veteran maneuver, rolling card again. Ace Austin has used. If he hits this, it's over. Spear! Out of nowhere! Cover! Counter there by the champion.
Oh, and that's smart on Ace Austin's. What's that? Ace Austin up to the top.
This is Ace and Fulton that signaled Fulton to come back out. I think it was the card. We can speculate all we want, but we'll get in. It's over.
Impact World Champion Christian.
A trick up his sleeve, but Christian Cage has been a.
Take a good man on his best day to have this match. He came within 2 or 3 times of just a short period.
No stock soaring higher than that of Christian Cage.
See the puzzled look on Christian Cage's face.
Bound for glory.
Kidding me? Division title for a championship match. Right here, when you invoke option C, you are surrendering the X Division.
This week is going to be can't miss television for D'Lo Brown.